A body in motion stays in motion. It can also be less prone to falls, but as we get older, it seems almost instinctual to not move in order to avoid injuries that could be suffered during a fall.
Oh yeah, and that's why the folks at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers are helping aging individuals to get up out of the chair and into an active life. And they're doing it one step at a time. I stepped into the Bethany Beach location to learn more.
They need to step over the
Annabelle McWhite's interest in physical therapy began in her homeland.
I came from the Philippines, and one of my sister has polio, and that's why I became a physical therapist.
Annabelle saw how physical therapy helped her sister following her many surgeries. In the decades since, Annabelle has focused her practice on preventing patients from needing surgery by helping them avoid falls.
With my experience in physical therapy for many, many years, I've met so many patients who falls a lot, especially the 65 years and above, the elderly patients. I've done home health for many years, and I've met a lot of patients who had fallen and broken their hip or traumatic brain injury, and I said to myself, we need to educate a lot of these patients to prevent them from falling.
Annabelle says that means getting patients moving more.
Most of the patients that we see, they don't want to get up anymore because it hurts to get up. So what happens when you don't move as much? You're sitting down for how many hours watching television? Everything's at reach, you know, your remote, your drink. So what happens is your muscle really atrophies. They get weaker and weaker.
She says once they address the pain, they can work to get the muscles working to keep patients from falling. They do it with this, a safety overhead system.
So we attach the patient into a harness. It attaches to the ceiling. It can hold up to 500 pounds. They feel safe and secure. And we are able to set up obstacles on the floor that would simulate a curb, getting in and out of a car to help them with functions of daily living.
Once in the harness, I started with stepping over low obstacles.
We can stay with them, you know, within a few feet, and we watch the pattern of how they walk. We give them verbal cues of maybe lifting their feet more, bending their knee more, just different cues to get them in a proper gait pattern.
I then moved on to stairs. Again, there's no fear of falling with the safety overhead system.
It is very helpful for the patient because they feel safe and there's no way they're going to fall.
You know, now we're using the muscles they've not used for how many months, right? So now their balance is going to improve because now they're walking, they're using their muscles, right? So there's a lot of factors why the balance is poor or there's a balance deficit. There's pain, there's muscle weakness, and the flexibility of the muscles are not there anymore. They're tight.
Taking it a step further, patients are put on what's called a shuttle balance.
It's a weighted ball. So what you're going to do, you're going to throw it into the center of the trampoline and it's going to come back. So that is a higher level balance activity that we do. And we can adjust it to make it move more or less with the bands that attach to it. It's very good and really, really challenges our patients.
Another valuable tool used at physical therapy and balance centers is this.
I'm walking on air.
It's an anti-gravity treadmill.
Anti-gravity treadmill is wonderful because we are able to put a patient on the treadmill that is having trouble walking or a lot of pain, whether it's in their knee or their hip or their ankle. We are able to adjust the weight-bearing ability through the patient's legs, and we are able to view how they're walking. They can walk forward on the treadmill. They can also walk backwards.
Physical therapy and balance centers offer more modalities to help get a patient back to a place with less pain and more freedom to move about in their life. For Annabelle, that's what makes her job so rewarding.
We have success stories, I'm telling you. They are now going out. They're like, when they come in, they don't want to go out, right? Now they're going out with their friends and their family. They're socializing. They attend the cheer, which is not far away from us. And I love the progress that we see. That's what we live for.
It's wonderful. I really enjoy helping people, and to hear people say they can get in and out of a car pain-free, or they're able to walk on the beach again, or they went to an event or the movies and they haven't done that in a long time. It's very rewarding.
Now, in addition to balance therapy, physical therapy and balance centers address orthopedic and neurological rehabilitation. The Bethany Beach location is open Monday through Saturday.
Which is also a good thing, because I'll admit there are times that orthopedic issues make me think, oh, I can't move.
Right.
When you really can.
You can.
When you really can.